breakdown, news organizations and information gatherers are sounding the alarm on bills aimed at stripping your access to most public records. Senate Bill 482, backed by Governor Jeff Landry, looks to implement, quote, exception to the public records law of any records involving opinions, recommendations, and deliberations in formulating decisions or policies, and to provide for related matters. Monday, the Louisiana Public Affairs Research Council, which is independent and typically does not offer commentary on legislation, called the arguments in favor of this bill hogwash. They wrote the bill is, quote, so broadly written it could comprise nearly every record in government at every level, from the governor's office to local library systems. Our Paul Murphy dove into this bill with our WWL Louisiana investigators.
Stories based on documents obtained by WWL Louisiana expose corruption by former St. Tammany Sheriff Jack Strain, mismanagement by the New Orleans Sewage and Water Board, and criminal wrongdoing by former Mayor Ray Nagin.
We won't know if your elected officials are misusing your money if we can't see these documents.
And Senate Bill 482 is not the only bill that aims to restrict access to public records. Senate Bill 502 would allow record keepers to ask for a Louisiana photo ID to hand over records. But there are concerns. This could restrict regional or national journalists from looking into stories with Louisiana ties. It could restrict insurance companies who request information about car crashes, out-of-state companies bidding for jobs, visitors, remote workers, and college students, mortgage companies. It could even stonewall people like Bob Arthur, a Missouri man who sought public records about his son's homicide in Jefferson Parish. The author, Senator Blake Miguez, says the goal is to prevent spam requests from AI and says he's open to improving the bill, but the committee passed it as is. Both of these public records laws are heading to the full Senate for final passage.